Hi guys, it's Ray Newland here, the founder of Just for Keepers, sometimes called J4K. Now this is in the Ask Ray Newland video series. You should see more videos below, or a link to more videos where goalkeepers all over the world ask questions, their burning goalkeeping question, and I give the answer. Okay, so below there'll be a link to many more questions that I ask, and hopefully we'll answer your burning goalkeeping question. Now this question today comes from a parent of a goalkeeper who's based in Buffalo, New York, United States. So a big thumbs up for you guys over in the Buffalo in New York State. Now what he was saying to me was his son is a goalkeeper, and he's, as a father, he's getting really cheesed off because the coach of the club is rotating all the players. So his son wants to be in goal. His son doesn't want to play left back or right back or centre forward. He's got goalkeeping in his blood. So the question this father wants to ask myself is, what the father wanted to ask myself is what can he say to the coach to say, hey look, my son doesn't want to play centre forward, he's a goalkeeper, you know, what shall he say? Now before I answer that question, I don't normally sit on the fence. I'm going to sit on the fence for the first part of this video, and then I'm going to completely come off it for the second. Okay, there's a lot of in different countries now, the organisations that run the soccer in their countries, they're now starting to bring out where, you know, the players do get rotated, especially the younger players, you know, the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years of age. And what they're saying is, look, you know, at a young age, you know, some players don't know what position they want to be in, you know, so a lot of players, especially when they're young, they play the position because the coach or their parents say, hey, we think you'll be a good goalkeeper, or you'll be a centre forward. So I do understand when these governing organisations are saying, look, in the early ages, rotate the team, you know, let the players play left back, centre back, right back, up front, in goal, and let the player decide over a few years. So that bit I do understand. And also these, I think it's Ajax in Holland, one of the top teams. I think it's Ajax. Even with their academy players, I can't remember if they play for the whole season or part of the season. They'll play in a different position to the position that's going to be their full-time role at the club, just so they can appreciate what their teammates are going through. Now, I'm not too sure if they still do that, but I remember watching a documentary on Ajax. So obviously that's a good reason, you know, another good reason. And obviously Ajax were, I'd say, one of the leading teams, if not the leading team in Holland, if my memory serves me right. So again, I do understand, you know, obviously why teams do this, okay, and especially, as I say, in the younger, the early years, okay, yeah, you know, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you know, years of age. Let the young player themselves decide what position they prefer, rather than the coach or rather than the parents. But what's happening now? This parent who's contacting me now, his son is 13 years of age. Now it does come a stage where you've got to go, I've made my decision. I want to be a goalkeeper or a centre forward, whatever. That's the position I want to be in. So I as I say, I believe anything under 10 years of age, okay, yeah, I don't think it's going to do any harm to swap and change positions every now and again. But I think once, you know, the player has made their minds up, this is the position I want to be in, that's the position they should be in, to be honest with you. You know, not because the coach wants to rotate, okay. Now I say this tongue in cheek, okay, yeah. I'm not saying all coaches are like this, but I think some coaches, when they're managing young teams, they look in the mirror and they see Jose Mourinho looking back at them, okay, yeah. And sometimes you got to realise, look, you're managing children, okay. Yeah, you're not managing adults. And if a child comes to you when they're 11, 12, 13, 14 years of age saying, look, this is the position I want to play, that's the position I believe they should be playing, okay, yeah. So again, going back to the parent, you know, your son's 13 years of age, you know, as a parent, you should be going to the coach and saying, look, I appreciate, okay, you've got your Jose Mourinho head on and you want to rotate, but listen, that rotation's for the Premiership, okay, or the top leagues, you know, or obviously for the children, you know, 6, 7, 8, 9 years of age. Look, my son wants to be a goalkeeper. He's not interested to be in centre back 1 week and then centre forward the next. He has got goalkeeping in his blood, and that's all he wants to play. Now, you, as a parent of a goalkeeper, whether it's a male or a female goalkeeper, we are a different breed. Once, you know, a goalkeeper who wants to be a goalkeeper, that's all we want to be, if that makes sense. And if you're watching this video now, if you're a parent of a goalkeeper or if you're a goalkeeper, you'll understand 1,000,000% what I'm trying to say here. Once you've got goalkeeping in your blood, that's all you want to be. You want to be a goalkeeper. You don't want to try left back 1 week or centre forward the next. You're a goalkeeper, okay, yeah. So once you've made that decision, as I say, you want to be a goalkeeper. Me, that's where I'm going to completely come off the fence now. You should be playing goalkeeper no matter what your coach says, okay? If that's your dream to become a goalkeeper, that's what you do, okay, yeah? And obviously, if a goalkeeper is only 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 years of age, it's obviously difficult for them to speak to their coach and say, hey, coach, look, you know, I'm not interested in playing outfield. I want to play in goal, okay? Please put me in goal. That's where the parent needs to step in, okay? Yeah. And again, you do it politely. And if it was me personally, okay, I'd be going to the coach and say, hey, coach, can I have a quiet word with yourself? Look, I appreciate what you're trying to do. You're trying to, obviously, you know, give my child and other children, you know, experiences in playing other positions. But come on, they're 13 years of age now. You know, most of these players have chosen what position they want to be in. With the greatest respect, it's not your decision where they should play. It's now their own decision, because that's the sort of, you know, they know what position they want to play. So look, my son, all he wants to do is play in goal. Okay, yeah. So look, just this is not coming from a son. It's coming from me. So take it off your son. So hopefully the coach won't be personal towards your son, okay? They'll be personal towards you as the parent, which, as I say, as a parent, hopefully you shouldn't be bothered about that, because the only thing you should be interested in is your son or daughter, okay, sorry. So again, say, hey coach, look, you know, my son or daughter, all do you want to be as a goalkeeper, okay, yeah? They're not interested in playing outfield, and look, can you just please be honest with me, are you going to keep rotating the team? And if the coach says yes you are, just say, okay, well look, I'm being honest with yourself, we are going to start looking for another club. Okay, yeah, because my son or daughter, all they want to be as a goalkeeper, they've got the heart of becoming a professional goalkeeper, or they want to use their goalkeeping skills to get a scholarship in a college, you know, so that's going to be ruining their chances, okay, yeah, because for them to get to professional soccer or to gain a college scholarship by using their goalkeeping skills, they need to be playing now every single week, training every single week, so they can compete with other goalkeepers who have been training every single week since they're young, if that makes sense. So as a parent, you just need to be polite and say to the coach, just let them know, look, if you continue rotating the team, I'm going to go and find them. I'm not my son or my daughter. I am as the parent, I'm going to go and find another club, okay, yeah? And trust me, there's more clubs looking for goalkeepers than goalkeepers looking for clubs. Now, what I mean by that is, when I mean a goalkeeper, you know yourself, if you're a parent of a goalkeeper or a goalkeeper, that's all you think about is just goalkeeping, 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 goalkeeping. Soccer clubs are crying out for someone that's got goalkeeping in the blood, because there's not many of us out there that purely want to play in goal, okay? So again, as I say, if you've got goalkeeping in your blood, honestly, trust me, there's more clubs looking for goalkeepers who are goalkeepers in the mind and in the heart, if that makes sense, than what there is soccer clubs looking for goalkeepers, okay, yeah? So you're in a great position. And also, me personally, if I was a parent, before I even went to the coach, I'd already be sniffing about other clubs. Hey, have you got a goalkeeper? No, you're interested in, okay, yeah. I wouldn't be saying who it is. I think, okay, there's one or two clubs there looking for a goalkeeper. So when I would approach the coach, okay, so in my mind, I might have one or two clubs already lined up. Out of the decency, I'd go and approach the coach. Now, hopefully, okay, the coach will be decent and go, okay, thanks for letting me know. Okay, I appreciate what you're saying, okay. I will only play your child as a goalkeeper. If that's what they want, I'm going to respect that. Will the coach say that? Obviously, it depends, okay? Yeah, you get the decent coaches who go, yep, thank you, but obviously we all know those egotistical coaches who'll put the Jose Mourinho head on and go, well, it's my way or the highway. And that's where you've got to say as a parent, to protect your child goalkeeper. Okay, fine, not a problem. Okay, you've told me, brilliant. And then I wouldn't even tell the coach that you're going somewhere else. I would go to the other club, say, hey, listen, here's my child, goalkeeping in the blood, you're looking for a goalkeeper, can we sign? Brilliant. And I'd get them to sign. And then once they've signed, I'd go to the coach and say, hey, listen, just to let you know, coach, I did do the right thing and come to you. Obviously, I sort of told you my child wasn't happy playing centre forward, 1 week left back the next week. We're now about to sign for another club. So listen, thanks very much for all your help. Be polite, okay? Yeah, you know, as I say, always try to be polite. Thanks very much for what you've done. I respect and appreciate you want to rotate the team. That's not for us, that's not for my child. We're going to go somewhere where they are going to play my child week in, week out, okay? So hopefully that helps, okay, yeah? That's what I'll be doing, as I say. So, you know, if your child's getting rotated under 6, 7, 8, 9 years of age, I wouldn't worry too much about that, okay? Because these government organisations that are bringing that in, I do think that's a good thing, I've got to be honest with you. You know, again, because just because we think our child is good in a good position, or the coach thinks our child is in a good position, might not necessarily be the position what our child will eventually play, okay, yeah? And again, by rotating at an early age, gives the child an opportunity to go, you know what? I want to be a goalkeeper, or I'm going to be a right winger, okay? Gives them the chance and the opportunity to choose what they want to do rather than what everyone else thinks they're good at, if that makes sense. So at an early age, I do believe that, but it then does cross a line. Once that player says, this is the position I want to play, whether they want to be a goalkeeper or a centre forward, that's me personally, as I say, it's not the parent, it's not the coach, it's down to the individual to say, hey, I've chosen my position, that's where I want to play. And again, as a parent, you just got to make sure that you protect your child goalkeeper, you know, from coaches, as I say, who are not doing it out of nastiness, okay? Yeah, you know, they're seeing what the big coaches are doing, and the big clubs are rotating the players, etc. But even if you look at the big clubs, okay, yeah, it's very, very rare they'll rotate the goalkeepers. They'll only rotate the goalkeepers in cup games. In the league games, they'll keep the goalkeeper in, because even like the top coaches, they understand it's dangerous to move the goalkeeper. They'll move the other players around, but 9 times out of 10, the goalkeeper will not get rotated in a league situation. It's only in a cup such situation where the coach will give the reserve team goalkeeper a run out with the first team. And the only reason why they do that is because if the first team goalkeeper gets injured in the league, they know if the reserve team goalkeeper's been playing in the cup games, they can easily then fit in to when they play in the league games, if that makes sense. So that's the only reason why most coaches will rotate will rotate the professional goalkeepers at a professional standard. So that's in the cup games, so they can fit into the league games, okay? But again, if you just watch your favourite team, where the players will get rotated, does the goalkeeper get rotated? Very, 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 very rare, because goalkeeping, obviously, in my opinion, is the most important position, okay? So I hope that helps, okay? Yep. So again, remember, just go and tell, you know, once your child has made the decision to play in goal, if your club is rotating your team, just say, hey coach, sorry, not having it, okay? Yeah. You want to be a goalkeeper, and this is what we're prepared to do. So I hope that helps. Again, for more questions and answers, okay, go below. There'll be a link to askgraynewland.com, and please remember, if you've got any questions, okay, your burning goalkeeping question, drop me an email. Please give me a few weeks to do a video, because I do get an awful lot of emails. But I'll look to do a video within a few weeks of me getting your email. So have a great day or great night, wherever you are, and all the best, and best of goalkeeping.